Hey GlamFam, Linwood here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my honest thoughts about YouTube. Welcome to tea time. This is water. Welcome to water time with Linwood, where I'm going to be spilling tons of... I'm not spilling anything, I'm drinking this because it's healthy and it's good for you and it's what your body's composed of. Anyway, I'm supporting breast cancer awareness today with my breast cancer awareness mug. Breakfast this morning is guac on toast, so yeah. Which honestly, I didn't like guac before, at least I didn't think I did, until my friend Giovanni showed me how to make it. Honestly, it's not bad at all. Now, before we even get started on this video, I'd like to just preface it by saying that I love YouTube. I think that's a wonderful space. I do think that it needs work. I think that certain things need to be talked about in general, because I'm seeing a lot of issues that bigger YouTubers and smaller YouTubers especially are having with this space. This channel is somewhere in the middle. For those who don't know, yes, Allison, myself, and the girls are all on this channel, but I am the one who literally does all the filming, the editing, the research, the tags, the keywords, the cooperating with companies, and majority of the answering back comments. So I handle pretty much all of that while working a full-time job in the salon, while parenting our kids, and then still trying to find time to consult with others and be a good friend for my limited group of friends as well. So it takes up a good degree of time. And that kind of leads me to my first point, that if you're starting YouTube or you're planning on starting YouTube, it's not something where you just quickly film something on your phone one way and throw it up on YouTube. It's gonna take you a considerable amount of time to do this, especially when you first start learning. The editing process alone is such an arduous process that it's a lot of work. So anyone who knows me knows I don't watch television. I really don't. It's not that I don't have time. I don't make time for TV. It's not relevant to me anymore. I would rather spend time creating content for this platform or playing with my kids than I would watching TV. And that's just my personal preference. But I will say it has allowed me quite a bit more time to be able to do everything that I do, because yeah, it takes a lot of time out of your schedule to do this, especially when you consider, like, I'll post a video, like, okay, an average video for me can range anywhere from 5 to 12 hours, from filming to editing, uploading, writing in description box, finding the links to the products, putting in keywords and tags, promoting for that video, all that. And that's not even including the time that it takes to answer back comments. Hair review videos, things like that, where I'm doing hair color on videos, takes me about a week in general from like start to finish before I can even upload. So yeah, and that kind of leads me to my next point when it comes down to hair reviews and things like that. And these are just some issues that I'm having presently with hair reviews and companies and even other YouTubers I'm seeing. And so I kind of want to address it. I had someone contact me, well, I've had quite a few people contact me recently and tell me that I'm doing these hair reviews or these wig reviews and stuff, and the wigs that they're getting from multiples of these companies, they're either not getting the same unit or they're not getting the same stuff with it. So like where a company will have sent Allison and I a wig with a nice bag or something that it comes in, and it has like a mannequin head and some jewelry and Lord knows whatever else in there, and then they order it and they get just the wig, not the mannequin head or like the little headstand thing to put it on, all that. And to me, that's something I really don't care for. If a company is working with me and that's something that they sell that's additional, I would like for them to let me know that it's additional and say, hey, you're not just promoting for this wig, you're also promoting for this wig stand, which by the way, doesn't come with it. And I feel like that's important, because if it's sent to me as one piece and it's not made inherent to me that they're different pieces because I'm an influencer, it's kind of false advertisement, to be quite honest, and it makes our channel as well as the hair company's brand look bad. And I mean, when you think about it, it sounds really minute, but when you are spending hundreds of dollars on a wig and you are doing it based off of someone's recommendation, you're doing it trusting that that's a quality product. And to see that there are companies where it's like, okay, you are sending us products that you're not sending to the people who are paying good money for the products, that's a problem. I've recently had companies upset with me and email me because I've complained about certain features of their units when they send them to me, despite the fact that they get to view the video before anyone else, so you know what's in the video. But I've had companies complain about things like, oh, well, you know, we love the video, but you talked too much about the smell of the wig. And to me, I feel like if I am noticing that this wig has a foul smell, then maybe you should, I don't know, fix the problem, because people are spending their money on this and no one wants to worry about what if I get my wig wet and I smell like a wet dog. Like, I just think that this is a really simple type of thing. By the way, if you guys have noticed, I'm a little congested today, so, you know, very much, I mean. Please don't confuse this as me trying to have like a negative or a ranty video, but I really want you guys to kind of know, because I feel like it's important, especially in our instance, because I'm not just reviewing for the sake of reviewing. I'm trying to give you guys as honest reviews as possible, and I can only give you honesty based on what's sent to me, not based on what's being sent to everyone else, because I don't have that type of ability to kind of quality control the whole situation and all that. So if you guys ever notice, whenever I do a hair review, if I'm doing hair color on that wig or something like that, I will always kind of tell you like, hey, I really like this about the hair. If you're planning on using it for hair color, I don't know that I would recommend it for that, because this got really hot and it started smoking, or which I've had that happen before. You know, different things like that, which honestly, to be really, really blunt, I am kind of over it with hair reviews and wig reviews. And there's a number of different reasons. Some of it comes down to YouTube's notification system. Others of it comes down to, I think, just the way that the videos perform in general. And then a lot of it comes down to the amount of time, money, effort, and energy that it takes for me to do them. And I don't know, there's not really a ton of compensation there for the amount that goes into that. It takes a lot of work. So to give you guys a bit of understanding, when a hair company sends hair for us to review, I usually try to get a video turned out for them within 2 weeks. Now, a hair review video where I'm doing hair color, constructing a wig, all of that, a video like that can take me over a week to do, because of the fact that I'm juggling this as a full-time job. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I'm a part-time YouTuber, despite the fact that I put full-time hustle into this. So, you know, hustle hard, pray hard. When it comes down to it, our channel, we have 155,000 subscribers at the time that this is being filmed. I have a recent hair review video that I filmed and put up, and Allison and I went ahead and did it. It was a cute wig. It looked really good. It looked better than some of these other wigs that I've done, and I think it's still presently under 2,000 views. Now, I understand 2,000 views is a lot, but when you take it and compare it to the fact that it's just like, okay, I want to say presently it's at 1,600 views. That's 1% of our subscriber base. So you mean to tell me that out of 155,000 people, 1% of the base was interested in the video? So at first I was like, you know what, it's probably just, you know, the content that I'm doing or whatever. But then I've started to notice my numbers overall are kind of stagnant in certain types of videos, which really makes me wonder if it's something where it's more with like YouTube's algorithm and all that. It's just something that I'm looking into and trying to consider, because it is a challenge. And I'll say, especially if you're a smaller YouTuber, you don't really know the way that all of this works. It can be very intimidating, and coming into it and feeling like you're not really getting any headway is very difficult. It's something that I deal with quite a bit, because I deal so closely with Mina Ree, and you guys know she's a smaller creator as well. She's kind of working her way up. She's got a wealth of information on makeup, skincare, even some of her hair advice that she gives. Like, she has spikes of growth, and I really feel like it helps her out to be affiliated with our channel, but at the same time, it's not something that is working amazingly well for her either. So I would love to see her channel just kind of explode in growth, in a manner similar to how ours did, but I really don't even fully understand our growth. And for anyone who knows me, they could tell you I'm incredibly analytical. I'm so on the back end. I'm constantly strategizing. I do it with everything. I am a business person all the way around. And speaking of business, if you choose to get into YouTube, please understand that you are responsible for all of your own taxes. YouTube is not going to take care of that for you. So they're not going to set aside and pay your taxes for you. That's something that you have to do. And then of course you've got to worry about how to file your taxes, how to take care of all of that, how to itemize. I would highly suggest that you research tax laws in your area if you plan on doing this, because like for instance, I know in our area, I'm able to claim it like a home-based business, which means that because I have an entire filming space here, we literally took one of the bedrooms in our house and we use it as filming space. I've got nothing but YouTube stuff in this room. It is a sloppy mess at all times. I don't have one of those fancy setups like the really big YouTubers. I mean, it's something where you are able to claim a portion of your rent or your mortgage on your taxes in that instance, as well as a portion of your electric, of your water, all of that. You still typically end up having to pay on taxes, but it does help out. So that's something to consider. That you're probably not going to get a return on your taxes if you're earning a good amount of money on here. Now, for those who don't know, the way that majority of YouTubers earn is through the commercials and things on their videos. So once you get to a certain level, which honestly, you have to have over 1,000 subscribers and like, I want to say it's like 4,000 hours of watch time, which is a lot of watch time, you are able to qualify for monetization, which basically means that you can put commercials on your video and earn a percentage on videos, all of that. Most of my videos, I would say we earn maybe $30 on. I do have the random videos where it's like they'll do really well and you'll look at it and be like, oh, okay, wow, that's $200 on a video. That's amazing, especially when it's a video like of you doing your own child's hair. That's amazing to be able to get paid to do your child's hair, and it's been fantastic for helping us to try to knock out some debts and things like that. Because honestly, being a YouTuber is expensive. When you guys are watching these videos, I need you to understand, like, hold on, the camera that I'm filming on was like 500 bucks. That lighting kit over there, I got many years ago when I was first starting on YouTube. That was 300 and some change. I've got a ring light here. This ring light was almost 200. And then I've got another set of lights over here, which I paid $27 a piece. $27, not bad. You know, and that's just the basics. That's very basic. That's not including my laptop that I edit on, my editing software, which is like another $300 to $400. Like there's a lot that goes into it. So you are able to earn well once you get to a certain subscriber base, but there's a lot that goes into it. That being said, I feel like it's also important that you understand that you kind of have to have a strong sense of confidence, I should say, and self-worth with doing this, because you're going to get some negative, ugly comments. I've been told that I was gay. I've been told that these are acrylic nails. I've been told that my marriage is a front. I've been accused of being transsexual. I've been accused of being a child molester. I've been told that I have no right to be teaching braiding videos because a person could only see my hands and assume that I was white, which I have so many issues I don't even have time to delve into with that, especially I'm not even going to touch on that. You hear stuff like that and you think, you know what, just ignore them. They're not worth it, this and that, which is all true. But to be completely honest with you, your whole body can be well. And when you stub your baby toe, you don't focus on the wellness, you focus on the hurt baby toe and you cradle that toe. Now, not to say that these comments hurt me because I've developed a very thick skin, but it is something that is very difficult starting out not to focus on the negativity and the poor comments and people talking about all sorts of things. If you are in the slightest bit self-conscious about something, they're going to talk about that. And that's something that you have to be considerate of and just kind of know that it's coming and be able to handle. And most times I handle it really well. Every now and then you'll catch me with an extra bit of sass. Hi, Lena. Come here.
I want some more.
You want some more? Well, here, I'll scoop some out of here and then we'll give you something to drink, because your usual I want some more is typically I'm thirsty. Here you go. Thank you. You want to come and appear for the video? Come here. Ugh, say hi. But yeah, I mean, it's just something that you want to consider, because when it comes down to it, you are putting your life out here for everyone to see. And while it can be a great blessing, it opens up many opportunities for you. It's also something that if yeah, it's also something that if you're not if you're not of the right mindset, then it can be really a negative effect on you. I mean, I've had people accuse me of having like little boys that I dress as little girls, and telling me that that I'm going to hell for decisions that are made for my daughters, which they have called my sons, and leave me like this long litany of scriptures while they're cursing at me, which is another thing that I don't even have time to delve into. But I mean, just this space is interesting. So I don't really know kind of how to approach something. I will say, in terms of like notifications from YouTube, I've had a lot of people complaining lately that they're not getting notifications for my videos. If you would like to receive notifications for the videos and know whenever we post, please make it a point to not just subscribe. Push the little bell icon after you subscribe. Mwah. Because when it... Okay, yes, they need to push the bell. Because... Yes, push the bell. You have food all over your face. So, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's a number of different issues that need to be discussed. One of the issues that I have with people when they're reviewing products and things like that here on YouTube is that if, for instance, if this doesn't work for you, say that it doesn't work for you. Try it out on more than just your hair, or give it to a friend to try out and state how they liked it, how it operated on them, something like that, which I'm thankful for the fact that we've got 4 different heads of hair in this household. So when I'm reviewing a product, I'm able to give a more thorough review of that product, because when it comes down to it, there are a lot of brands that don't deserve to be trashed, that are being trashed simply because you found a product in the line that doesn't work for you and you presented it as garbage rather than presenting it as something that just didn't work well for your specific hair type. I can find an excellent product line that makes wonderful products, but when it comes down to it, if I selected the wrong product for my hair because it's volumizing and I needed moisture, and volumizing is gonna not give a ton of moisture because it's more for fine hair that needs volume, then that's my mistake, not the brand's. At the same time, if a brand is sending you something or they're paying you to do a review, things like that, please understand that the payment that they're sending you is for the work that you're putting in. It's for the fact that you're doing a commercial. They are using you for your audience. The brand is not sending you things to be nice. They're sending you things because they understand your point of influence. They understand that people are watching. They understand that people are buying based off of your recommendation. So make recommendations that are genuine, that you feel like are worth buying, that you would spend your money on. Okay, thank you. That you would spend your money on, because when it comes down to it, people are spending their money on these products, and if it's something that you know is no good, and because the brand paid you, you feel like they're paying you for your opinion, they're not paying for your opinion. They're paying for your work. If it takes me between 5 and 12 hours to do a video, if I went to a job and was working minimum wage, I would earn a wage for 5 to 12 hours of work. They are paying you for the work. They are paying you for the fact that when they have questions that are coming up on the video about the product, the brand isn't the one answering those questions. You're the one answering those questions. You're the one posting the content. You're the one filming. You're the one with the expensive equipment. If they wanted a quality commercial done, they could have contacted whoever and paid millions of dollars for a commercial rather than reaching out to you and paying you $50, $100, $150, however much your rate is. Please make sure that you understand that when it comes down to it, these brands have an advertising budget. It doesn't make any sense to me for influencers to be reviewing products and be giving a good review of a bad product simply because they received money. They're paying you for that leverage. They're not paying you for your opinion. And if they're paying you for your opinion, you have the right to turn that down. And that's all I have to say about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any other things that you feel like you would like for me to address or you wish I would have touched on that I didn't, or you have any questions that you would like me to address in future videos, please leave them in the comment box down below. I will gladly do more videos like this because I think there are a lot of things in this space that need to be addressed more deeply. There are a lot of issues that I feel like are not really talked about by influencers. They're talked about by viewers. And I feel like there are a lot of different things that as a viewer, we have a perception of versus as an influencer, you have a perception of. And really when it comes down to it, there are some gaps in communication in terms of how things work, the amount of time that goes into this job, the amount of expense that goes into it. It's not a simple job. And while it's fun and it's great, it does have drawbacks. It does have issues. There are a lot of bigger YouTubers that are being slighted right now by the way that YouTube is working out, where they've got millions of subscribers and they're getting views equal to mine. And that is ridiculous to me to see that, and to see that they're getting so little help from YouTube in terms of at least understanding the problem, at least understanding if they're making a mistake, what they can do to fix it, as well as, you know, people not understanding that this is their livelihood, that they have bills, and that this is how they're earning their money because they've given up whatever their job was to be a full-time YouTuber, to create content that really furthers the YouTube brand, and them as a YouTube partner are not really seeing the benefits of that agreement. You're not a dog. So, yeah. Until next time, you guys, take care. God bless. Stay glam. I apologize for what seemed to be more negative about this video, but I feel like there are some truths that simply need to be addressed. So let me know your thoughts down below, please. And until next time, I love you. Bye.